Yo, what's up guys, it's the Goblin. Today what I have for you guys is a 100-9 domination. I was playing some ground war on the map Meltdown using the same class setup as my video earlier today. I was testing this class setup last night, or early this morning, and I was having lots of fun with it, so I decided to keep using it on. And first off, I just want to say, thanks a lot for you guys hitting 1,000 likes on that last video. That was insane, and if we could hit 2,000 on this one, that would be absolutely amazing. So let's try and go for 2,000, then I'll pump out another bonus video for you guys. And I just got to thank you guys for all the recent support. This is a 100-9 domination. You guys will see the first, or not the first death, but one of the deaths I get in this gameplay is absolutely crazy. I mean, I thought I was shooting the guy on this left side, and I was raging pretty hard when I wasn't able to kill him. My bullets were like going straight through him. I thought he had a bulletproof vest on. I'll show you guys when that death comes up, but that was kind of frustrating. But I still ended up breaking the 100 kill mark, which was, pretty good. And here I pick up the M27, and it's got a smiley face red dot on it. I don't even know how you can put smiley face red dots on, but pretty cool nonetheless. And right there, like, look at that death. Was I not shooting at him right there? I'm pretty sure this game had some lag issues. You guys will see it a bit later, right before the halftime. The lag issues that were happening in this game, it goes very nuts in the last 5 seconds, and luckily no one was around. I just went and sat in the corner because I didn't want to die. But today what I want to talk to you guys about a bit about is flanking, and what flanking is, because basically lots of you guys have been asking me, Goblin, how do you flank? How do you always come up behind the enemies? How do you always come up to the sides of the enemies and not face them in head-on collisions? Because basically, if you're a rusher like me and you want to win lots of gunfights, you want to build up your kill streaks, you do not want to be facing off with enemies in one-on-one head-on collisions, because those could be harder to win. And although I can win those gunfights 75-80% of the time, I'm not going to win them 100% of the time. When I come up with a guy like that who's just looking the other way, I'm going to be able to win that gunfight most of the time. I'm going to be able to pick off guys like that. So basically, the first tips I can give you guys for flanking, basically what flanking is by my sort of definition, is picking off enemies from the side or the front by their gunfights, not enemies who are looking right at you, basically catching them from surprise. So the first tip I can give you guys for flanking is always pay attention to your minimap. Always notice, look at these guys, 2 guys up there looking out towards the middle. That's 2 easy kills. Always pay attention to your minimap. Notice where the enemies are looking, notice where the enemies are at, and always run the same rush routes that I use, that people can use. Like, see, if I'm up in this building, I'm able to pick guys off and I'm able to play it safe. And here's where it lags crazily for the last 5 seconds, and I'm 54-4 after the first round, with definitely has some potential in this game. You guys can see I was fluctuating 3 to a 4 bar, and then here's my rush route to start off on the second route. So what you want to do is you want to pay attention to your minimap. You got to know where the enemy is going to be running to, and you got to be able to take the routes that are smart. So you'll see on this Meltdown gameplay, I like to maneuver around this building. There I catch another guy looking back to me, and I'm able to, basically play it so I know the routes that I'm going to run. The enemies usually go towards, or most newbie players will be going towards the middle of the map, if that makes any sense. So you want to go around the outside. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Just like Marshall Mathers says, you got to play it smart. You got to go around the outside, and you got to basically pick off guys who aren't coming at you head on, if you guys know what I mean. By doing that, obviously when I got the V set up, it's fairly easy. You guys can see where the enemies are looking at, and it's very easy to be able to flank them, to be able to know where the enemies are coming at. And I was just getting, if you guys look at, this is the double XP weekend, and I'm just getting times 2 XP all the time, and this is the death right here. I mean, I guess I was missing him by an inch, but I was pretty frustrated at that death, because I definitely had potential to pick up another VSAT there and another streak. And then obviously we start triple capping, which has really been an issue. Triple capping with my teammates has really been a problem, and I've lost out on so many. I almost had 150 plus kills with the chicken barbecue gun, the Chikum CQB, and teammates started triple capping. It wasn't even a good gameplay what it ended up being. But yeah, basically flanking, you got to make sure that you're picking off enemies from the sides or from the back. And basically how you do that is running the similar routes. On this map, I'd like to stay away from this dome side here, because even though I do like close quarters engagements, I find that dome side is not the right area for me. The right area for me is on this right side, or to my left right here. I'm basically taking that route. I can catch enemies off from the surprise by going around the outside, taking that long route. And taking the long route always pays off in this game, and it's always something that, even though you want to run just straight at the middle and come out for the best engagements, being able to take the long route and not chasing guys like I did right there definitely pays off in the long run, and is able to build these kill streaks up. Because as I've told you guys many times, this Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and whoop, where are you going, buddy? This Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is basically all about building up your streaks and cycling through them, and that's basically how you get these high scoring 100+ kill gameplays. See here, I'm just patrolling the building, and that's definitely what I would like to do on this map, Meltdown. Meltdown is kind of like, it's a remake of, what's the map called? Launch? I think it was called Launch, or maybe it was called Radiation. No, it was called Launch from Black Ops 1. It basically plays the same of it, but there's these buildings which you can utilize quite well, and being able to use those buildings definitely helps you over cover, as there's only two ways up. They can come up that little jump spot on the side, the T-Mart jump spot or whatever, and then they can come up from the staircase area. So you got to watch out for both those, but it's fairly easy to patrol, especially if you are in there by yourself. And that's basically how I like to play this map. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If we get hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely insane. And go ahead and leave a like rating, and as always, subscribe for a cookie. I'm out. Peace.